No, so while the little shindig's happening there in D.C., the stock market is having
Fox breaks in.
Yeah, this is excellent. Watch this.
For years, so many of us have been trying to fix this problem. But for years, Big Pharma blocked Medicare from negotiating lower drug prices.
All right, I do not want to be a party crasher, but we interrupt this celebration for a hard, cold dose of reality. Stocks tanking because inflation is accelerating. The very inflation that the president said he's made great progress addressing, heralding his Inflation Reduction Act as the boon for the economy that we didn't see in a key number out earlier today. Welcome.
Wow. Okay, so the stocks dropped almost 1,300 points.
Yeah.
While he's babbling about how great things are at your kitchen table.
Yeah, it shaved 4% off of the stock market yesterday, and it was the worst single-day drop during Biden's presidency.
Think about what you'd think about.
Thank you. This is pandemic time. This is June 2020 was the last time we had a 1,300-point drop in the stock market. But
yeah, but at the kitchen table, things are good.
Are they?
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah.
Stock market now lower than it was on the day he took office as well.
Oh my gosh.
So good times, right?
Good times.
Obviously, a lot there worth celebrating.
Mm-hmm.
They celebrated the end of inflation and the healing of the economy. And just after this little event, the Atlanta Falcons celebrated Super Bowl 51, their championship in that game as well. I memean, this is insanity world. We are in I need another universe. I need another timeline, Pat. Find it for me, please. Because this is, I mean, this is a bizarro world. I mean, you say it. You repeat the lie often enough until people believe it. They're throwing parties because perception is reality, I guess, for people that are walking by the TV and not paying attention.
Except people know at their kitchen table what they paid to put on it. They know. They know what they can afford and what they can't afford, and that they're cutting back on things that they would normally buy because it costs too much, because they don't have the money for it, because their paychecks aren't keeping up with inflation at all. Anybody getting a 9% raise every year? I doubt it. And let's look at inflation over the past decade. Let's just take a quick peek at it. And look at that chart. Inflation over the last decade.
Look at that.
Holy cow.
And that little marker there is where he took office.
Oh.
Right there, early 2021. Yeah, look at that. Boom.
Wow.
I mean, it's just ridiculous. So in other words, if you're listening to this, it stays pretty steady for the last 10 years. And then it gets to the Biden administration, and it's into the stratosphere.
I mean, in 2011 under Obama, it spiked up to 4%, but then it went back down. And it was fairly steady, went up a little bit in some of the Trump years, but nowhere. It was under 3%. Looks like the entire Trump ride, under 3. And at some points, under 2. So then he takes over, and you look at the skyrocket, up to 9% inflation.
Yeah, the story came out last week that in the last quarter, U.S. household wealth fell by a record $6.1 trillion.
What's that kitchen table thing? There's nothing on it, Joe. There's nothing on the kitchen table. We can't afford to eat anymore. Thank you. Thank you so much for your presidency. Jeez. What the job they have done is outrageous.
It's actually
atrocious.
If you're trying to destroy this country, they're doing a damn good job at it.
Yeah.
And
if you wanted to, what would you do differently than Joe Biden has done? Nothing, because he's doing a perfect job at destroying the country. Inflation rose 0.1% in August, even with sharp drops in gas prices. I mean, gas prices are probably down, $1 since they were at their highs?
Okay, I put the call out yesterday on Twitter because something's happening around here where it spiked 30 cents in the last 2 days. It has gone up 30 cents.
Oh, I haven't filled up in the last 2 days. Has it really?
Right, and people online, I was like, no, it keeps dropping here. I don't know what's going on. I tagged Greg Abbott because something weird's happening, at least around North Texas, where the gas prices jumped 30 cents in 2 days.
What
and
the
I don't know
hell?
what.
Really?
I don't know. It's because the Queen died? I don't know. Did we lose the GPS coordinates on where she's at? I'm tired of these updates, by the way. Every time the coffin moves, we have to know where it is. But I I've checked local or nearby places, and everybody's up 30 cents.
Rob, do we have what the average is nationwide? Because Rob usually has.
Yeah, because see, we were so low, we were below $3 a gallon. They were like, "Oh no, you can't be doing that good, Texas. You gotta suck like the rest of us." And they're like, "Okay, adjust it." And now,
so they did.
So places that were $2.98 are now $3.28. Yeah.
Wow.
Now we're $3.70 for a national average.
So the consumer price index increased. Oh, there it is, $3.70 a gallon. That's still way too high.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Way too high.
Oh, yeah, I'm not saying it's a good deal.
Jeez, $3.70. But yeah, we're spoiled in Texas because it was under $3 for a while. But you're saying it spiked above that again?
Yeah.
The consumer price index increased 0.1% in August, excluding food and energy. The inflation gauge increased 0.6%, both higher than expected. Costs were driven by increases in food, shelter, and medical care services, offsetting a sharp decline in gas prices. Real average hourly earnings adjusted for inflation rose 0.2% for the month. However, they remained down 2.8% from a year ago. So earnings are down, inflation is up.
Correct.
That doesn't seem to be a good combination to me. That doesn't seem reason for party. Does that seem to be a reason for a party to you?